Right now, as we jump here into game number 4 in this best of 1 for Group A in the wildcard stage. Let's go ahead and find out exactly where this falls in place. This is a very dire match for both teams, securing themselves up, and you can see it right there. So it is going to be Chen on that Lunox. And you have this typical Moskov going to the gold lane like we thought it would, and of course the Dyroth jungle. So looking at this too, I always like to look, we do have a temporal rain on Saksa with this Alice jungle, right? I don't know. I feel like some people also like this temporal rain emblem, and a lot of people just don't like to use it just yet. This early aggression already. I like the new Cho though. I like this. You know, you get that extra 180% on the basic attack once that bar is full. You'll see them already being on this side.
Yeah, a little bit of damage on Irwin there. He is going to get stunned up. Tracy able to get the kill. Irwin does go down there. Tracy able to just dodge out, hide on bush, looking for something. On the side of E7 here, they have some burst potential.
A little too aggressive that it punishes him, but as we look at these items kind of fall into place, no first items locked in just yet, but well on the way here. Saksa now on this side of the jungle. Might want to put some pressure here. Way the dragon.
Nice way the dragon. On to Irwin though. Fury going to come in. Saksa.
Oh, Tracy.
Able to dash away there. Here comes Fury. Gets a couple shots off onto Tracy. E7 trying to collapse onto one. Oh. They find one. Saksa able to go down. Chan picks up the kill. That's 1-2, but the gold still at a standstill, Naisu. It's 10K, 10K. NE7 looking for more though in the purple buff. LMU trying to defend along with Tracy. The knockup comes in. The Moonton's Fury. Tracy goes down. See you trying to help out, but unable to connect onto anybody there. LMU now just defending the mid side. CU needs to try to get out of here. Marquino locks in, knocks him up, and takes him out. ND7 gonna walk away with a lead there.
First Lord take once that's up in a couple minutes.
Here's one of the big problems though from ND7 is they haven't really, oh wait a second, a little bit of damage. Oh, but the kick comes back. LMU does go down. Tracy tries to save the day, but unable to do it. I was just gonna say ND7 needs to start taking towers, and they read my lips. They take the mid lane, which is a huge tower because now the rotations are in. Marquino able to get the knock up onto CU.
Oh, they're gonna
just want that purple buff, but ND7 might not give it to him. Saksa brings out the Blood Ode, but big hit in the backside, lots of damage on to Entity 7. In comes the Blazing Duet, hide on bush, getting melted down. LMU able to put another kill into the pocket as E7 back off Marquino, now in between 4 members, taking shots, shouldn't be able to escape this. Wah picks up the kill. It's a 2-for-0 trade. Keep Best Gaming trying to get back that goal.
Choose to take some defense though too, could pick up an early Wind of Nature, but right now, KBG showing that they can actually contest and fight against Entity 7 despite them really controlling some of these objectives. So now the Lord's up. They're going to go ahead and just full-on start it. They'll keep LMU up top. Look at this pushing.
Saksa trying to find a way in as Fury just melted down. Penalty zone in the backside. Only finds Chan, but Saksa comes back and gets the stun onto 3 members. More damage coming out. A nice way of the dragon. Marquino goes down and Saksa able to take another one. Fury finds Tracy, but the Lord still don't know. Saksa takes it. It's 4 members down on the side of Entity 7. Nothing but Irwin left. KBG take the lead and start to bring the game into their hands.
What a fight from KBG, and they're going to get so much off this first Lord here. They might even knock on the shields of these base turrets of Entity 7. And as I was calling it, you know, it really depended. Where were they going to be able to fight on that first Lord? It looked like Entity 7 wanted to rush it, and they did. They brought it to 1/4 of the health, and then they lost the fight. Now, CU has had 2 great setups with the penalty zone. You're going to find Entity 7 on this defense. Again, this is a best of 1 for them. Very crucial to get to that top spot right now on that journey, and it looks like they're going to have to do their best to defend this base. Half health on the Lord. They should be able to clear it. The Brilliance already being popped to Tracy. Look at him just standing here menacingly, but they'll go ahead and work on that. So they're fine with Entity 7, but instead they try to get that mid turret. They didn't even get the mid turret. So now they're back to square one here for the Lord dance. And yes, to answer your question, the Lord hurts quite a bit. I mean, even if it's the first Lord of the game, second Lord, they do quite a bit of damage to these junglers now. With that change.
2 shots on Asasa and he's down to like 70%. I don't think he could 1v1 Lord right now.
Marquino.
To do it. Oh, wait a second. Wave the Dragon onto Marquino up in the top side. Wawa able to pick up the kill. And I think as long as Keep Best Gaming keeps on getting these pickoffs,
yeah.
Entity 7 they're not going to be able to compete for this. They can't even really find a way in exactly. I think Irwin, the only big possibility for Entity 7 is a big Minoan's flicker, right? A big Fury flicker, able to maybe just catch them off guard.
I think that's just in the base at this point, Trex. That's going to be the Lord already secured here for KBG. Tracy has been on point with his Cho, really able to pull the trigger and find the right targets, giving the advantage to KBG at this point in the game. 15 minutes in. Items nearly locked in, you know, especially for Wawawa. He has pretty much everything he needs, plus the Heart Guard. It's really difficult to get to him now that he also has that defensive wind of nature. So Entity 7 gonna have to defend against this push from the Lord. It's gonna charge in and take out this mid turret. Can they defend this?
Now watch for Saxa. Look for the dash in. Lord able to take down the tower. Tracy able to get the way of the dragon onto Marquino. Couple shots from Wawa. Nice Minoan's Fury. Is it going to be enough, though? So you taking a lot of damage. Marquino goes down, and they're unloading right now. Sasa on the front side. Sasa looking for more. Hide on Bush, taking some damage. Maybe goes down. Sasa looking for the re-engage, gets the stun. Hide on Bush still able to get away, but the Lord finally connecting onto the base now. CU looking for a couple free shots, tracing the backside. Able to get the knock-up onto Fury. Sasa finally goes down, and Entity 7 is defending. They're not just defending, they're responding. They finally take down the Lord. Hide on Bush looking for another target. Sasa down, Marquino down. It's a 1-for-1, and Entity 7 able to defend.
You don't just go and pull out the Lord and let it hit you. You know, you kind of got to approach this in a different manner. And so that's what you see Entity 7 even doing. They can just let KBG be the ones to start it up and kind of approach this Lord. But it looks like right now neither team really wants to do that. And I think Entity 7, if they can find their own somehow pickoff, it'd work great. Look at Hide on Bush. He's literally hiding on the bush. He's doing what he's doing.
I mean, and he's got the position. He's going to try to look for the angle here, and I think that's why Entity 7, you mentioned it, let the other team start it up. I think Entity 7 is looking for that, but something to point out is Wawawa has been doing a great job of controlling that long lane. You look at that top lane right now, and it's just pushing in slowly onto Entity 7. Earlier, him and LMU cleared the wave. They had to send Marquino up there to kind of defend it a bit, but still, it's just going to continue pushing. Entity 7 has to do something about that. At some point, they have to pull the trigger. EU able to get away from there. The Heart Guard does almost come out there. They're able to hold it in. He's looking for it. Who's he going to put it on? Sasa or Wawawa?
Still goes.
Still not doing it.
Yeah, going to be, I mean, very calculated here. There's the Heart Guard.
Ooh, big kick onto Irwin. A lot of damage onto Irwin. Sasa able to pop the Immortality onto him. Spirit Destruction does come out. Sean looking for the getaway, but Sasa able to find him. Next might be Hide on Bush after he finds Wawawa. The Hide on Bush popping off right now. Looking for the damage. The Truncheon comes out. A lot of damage onto Sasa. Might go down. Fury able to get Hide on Bush gets a kill. It's 2-for-1 right now. Entity 7 popping off, but minions are on the base. Do they go for this Lord or do they go back to defend and clear?
Oh, they have to defend. Look, they can't even actually commit to this Lord because CU and LMU are there. They might start it up, but this is still going to be a push and pull between both. The final turret in the base of Entity 7 will go down, and that might have been a long enough time for KBG to get back for this Lord fight. So Fury, the last fight, he just popped off in the back line. He was free hitting, so they have to solve that issue. He still has the Purify available. There they go. Once again.
Fury's coming online right now, and he is going to be a problem. Even though they took the nerf, Moskov in the late game is still an issue, as we can see. We saw with that last fight, he's up in the top.
So now the tables have turned here. Entity 7 will be marching in with this Lord in the mid lane. They're going to want more. Champ.
And looking for the engage here. Lord down about half health. CU also looking for something, but taking a little bit too much. Sasa into the backside, though. Way the Dragon does connect onto Hide on Bush. Hide on Bush takes a heap of damage, but Tracy takes more, taken out from Marquino. Saxa, though, still holding down the backside. Looking for LMU, looking for something. Wawawa goes down. Saxa goes down. Entity 7, all 5 up against Keep Best Gaming. Keep Best Gaming tried their best, but Entity 7 should be able to clear this out. They still need some minions, though.
Not any minions yet.
Waiting for a wave to come. It's 40 seconds. That is going to be it for KBG.
Just some time will tell. Brilliance with the base. Last wave will be pushing in here. They're going to take that turret to clean it up. And here they go. They'll go ahead and take this game in the best of 1 against KBG. Further in their lead in Group A.
Try to really just start flowing into this, get your gold lane online, and if you're up 2-3K gold in the first 8 minutes or so, I think it could be a wrap for KBG.
Well, we're going to find out exactly what happens here for KBG or Xeno Zenith as we jump into this best of one, the fifth
good
one.
job, and they're going to play the aggressive route here.
Wow.
Xeno Zenith going to have to withstand this, and if they continue to withstand this, Sasa might not want to let it happen. A lot of damage does land on a Tracy there, and now KBG on the run. LMU going to be the first to fall. Shocker hits him with the shocker, takes him down. Sasa now also needs to try to get out of this, but Xeno Zenith walks away with one.
I'm surprised at how aggressive KBG was there for that buff. You know, they wanted that orange. They wanted to put the pressure, and unfortunately, they're the ones that go down to the first blood in the hands of Xeno Zenith. And not only that, but it went to Shocker. So Shocker, the guy with the one job of just pumping out the damage to deal with the Nether Realm, is now getting that first blood, a little bit of that lead on building this Odette on what he has to do. So, you know, I'm just surprised that KBG decided to go all out for that. Hold on.
A lot of damage on a Tracy. He can't move. Joe able to get the stun. The stun locks up as well from Shocker, and he is just shredded.
Yeah, I mean, I was not expecting Tracy to get shredded that much sitting here. So they might fight for this turtle still. Joe goes in.
Nice pending zone to the backside. LMU taking a lot of damage. LMU gonna go down. Able to get the kill.
You got all of them.
I got all of them?
I think so.
I think so. The death, unable to really unload either. Keep Best Gaming doesn't have any real damage.
Uh-oh.
But the damage, though, does go down on a Tracy there. Out comes Swansong to dash in. Almost finds the kill on a Tracy, but Keep Best Gaming is able to get away. But Xeno Zenith still controlling the river, controlling the pressure.
Gunart using that flicker. Interesting use of the flicker there, but also that's a whole lot used. Tracy.
Oh, a lot of damage. Shocker does finally go down there. Keep Best Gaming able to find an answer. Wawa looking for more, but he's going to take a couple shots in the face. Penalty zone does come in. Wawa just trying to escape. Not going to be able to do it. No, he dashes away. Now the battle does continue still by this purple buff. Nobody else going to go down. A lot of shots fired. Zippy looking for Siu, but he's able to flicker away. I mean, everybody purifies, flickers, ultimates, but both teams do a great job at disengaging here. Shocker's the only one to fall. Xeno Zenith may be able to take this Lord, though. Will Keep Best Gaming try to contest.
Yo, look at this. I don't know if they're going to do it because it does so much damage. And it looks like KBG is going to pick it up and try to continue on. Xeno Zenith, do they fight for it? Spirit Destruction going to land? Do they fight? Do they reset?
It's hard. It's hard. You really have to know you're going to be able to take the Lord by yourself. Zhao able to come in. Penalty zone does lock on with Shocker on that Swan Song. A lot of damage on Sasa. CU as well trying to run away. Will fall. Shocker able to pick up the kill. LMU.
Twice now that they've had to deal with a Moskov.
I think a composition like that, though, takes your team has to know what they're doing in unison, right? You need to be able to work together very well. And when we look at some of the teams in this group so far, they all have some of those micro skills. The skill is there, but I think one of the things we always see lacking here is the comms, right? Is the unison of how well the team is working together. So if they're going to pull something off like that, they got to be able to rock it right. And I think Keep Best Gaming maybe just not quite there yet playing. And it seems like most of their compositions have been on the safer side, picking things like the Fairness, you know?
KBG's approach to some of these team fights, even these Lord fights, they gotta wait for the Swan Song to be down. They can't get caught in a penalty zone. As long as they're able to avoid that, I think there's a possibility that they could win on through a fight. But look, mid lane.
Ooh, a lot of damage coming from Wawa. There's Shocker able to go down. We saw them able to pull this off last time, but a Cold Altar, the Nether Realm comes out. Zippy able to fall as well. 2 members down for Xeno Zenith. Keep Best Gaming looking for the response. Do they turn this into a Lord for themselves? Xeno Zenith now on the back foot and Keep Best Gaming back in it.
Holy moly. As I just said, I think they're going to take the... All right, they deal with this purple, but it looks like they're going to get the Lord here. KBG, I said, you know, they have to deal with the Swan Song. Whoa, look at the damage from Sasa.
That's a lot of damage. They didn't take that Lord quick.
Okay, they got it. KBG got the Lord, but man, look at the damage from the Lord.
Spirit Destruction are pretty good.
Now, is it optimal where you hit it and land? You know, that's depending. That depends where you land it. But right now, look at this. They're going to force them out of the jungle.
Crazy. Just misses it. In comes the Spirit Destruction. A little bit of damage. He down about half health. Look at the damage on a Keep Best Gaming. They're all falling. Tracy with the immortality. He able to hold down the front side. Shocker able to find the kill on to Tracy. Saxa. Both of them fall. And Xeno Zenith should be able to turn this into a Lord take. Keep Best Gaming take the engage, but fall in the fight.
I just said it. One of the powers of this Moskov is just throwing that Spirit Destruction on a fight, and you're going to be there just like that, and then you pump out the damage. KBG wanted that fight. They forced it. They used the retribution to fight that fight, and then they got a reality check. Because Zenith, like I said, with Shocker on this Odette and fighting in those clumped up areas with, you know, those narrow gaps, it's tough to deal with when you're working against this Odette. Tons of AoE damage, and now they're going to find themselves defending in the base.
Oh my god, look at the damage from Shocker. LMU falls. Penalty zone into the backside. Wawa getting pushed under the tower. A lot of damage on to CU as well. Immortality does. No, not Immortality, but the Fraga armor pops. Zenith still there. Minions are creeping in on that boss side, but Zenith don't want to go back. They don't care. They're going to end this game first. The Lord marching down the mid side. Might need to send somebody soon. Mid inhibitor does fall, tracing the backside, able to get the knockup on him, Shocker and Joe.
Oh no.
The realm does come out from LMU there. Lord's still there, but the minions have finally connected onto the base, onto the top side. Just keeping us gaming. Look for the engage, look for the stall. They did get some minions out, able to defend, but Keep S Gaming still in this game.
And so KBG still going for the same game plan they tried before. They're looking for that surprise factor. If they can go ahead, possibly use that conceal, find a knockup, get the stun off, and then hopefully get a quick kill that gives them a numbers advantage. But right now, it seems like Zenith is not going to let that happen. Both teams, Lord, quite low now. Fourth of the health. Do they actually just go for this?
Yeah, I think they do. Joe going to try to look for the re-engage. Penalty zone to the backside, and Joe takes the Lord. A lot of damage does come on a Shocker, able to protect him with that swan song. The KBG forced to back off. Joe with the steal to possibly bring this game into their hands.
Big retribution. I don't know if that adds to the chances of getting the retri off, but man, Joe once again in mid lane.
Lord is going to be creeping down. Spirit Destruction comes in once again. Zippy enters the phrase. He brings in the penalty zone, able to try to keep Wawa away. Out comes the swan song, and down goes LMU. Tracy low as well. Shocker looking for another one, able to find Tracy. Zippy picks up the kill. Sasa now on the run, trying to get back under the fountain, trying to get a little bit of health, maybe able to defend, but the Lord's already connected. It's 50%. Zenith gonna lock on and take the game.
And what a game from possibly steal the purple buffs here. That's my big question for E7. Are they able to pull it off like they have for the previous game so far in day number 1 for Group A as we go and round out the day for day 1 here with E7 versus S2G.
It definitely could be risky for E7 to play the aggressive right? Because you have this Cho who you don't always want to try to invade on Cho. You get knocked up, and then you pair that up with the stun coming from the Angela. It could be hard, but but with both sides being assassins, it's like I think the big thing here is who's going to farm better, who's going to farm faster, and who's going to get the first real pop-off, right? Like who's going to get those first few kills, and there's a big chance this game could be quick, right? This game could be...
Check.
Well done, team.
Just in Siggy Boom's hands, we know there are possibilities to just shred through teams. All he's got to really watch out for is Irwin. I mean, 7 assists for Irwin right now.
Yeah.
We know, whether we saw it or not, we know he's been doing his job.
He's been doing his job. I think at this point, too, you're going to find out if S2G is able to clear this out on the defensive. They do have good clear, but that's the Lord pushing in.
Yeah, Lord is going to break down onto the mid lane here. Malefic Roar does get purchased for Fury. A lot of damage on it begins.
It's going to get taken down, but with the opponent's zone, able to help him out, able to save the day there. Kazui with the Tempest of Blades, able to lock down onto Marhiko. More damage coming from S2G. They're able to defend very well. Nice way the Dragon locks onto Markino, takes him out. Lunar now down to about 25%. Begin looking for something else behind on Bush, able to get the kill. Lord down to about 20 as Siggy Boom continues to shred. Hide on base, looking for a target onto the base, but he's going to have to back off. Entity 7, look for the push, but S2G Esports able to survive out.
Wow. Okay, S2G somehow holds on to that bottom turret for now, too. Top one's going to be taken out. Hide on Bush will get on out of there. So Entity 7 get ready to march in here in the base. So now S2G gets a little bit tougher every time. You know, third Lord at this moment. They do still have a couple immortalities to work around with. Clear the waves as well with this Mozkov. But we'll see exactly how they're able to do it.
Yeah, a lot of damage. Ward is coming in. Tempest of Blades comes down. Big knock-up on Irwin. Followed up by the kick by Luna, but it's still not enough. Luna forced to go back. Kazui taking a lot of damage. And Fury finds the kill. Immortality does pop. A little bit of damage, but the power goes down. And Entity 7 clears Group A 3-0. No one to stand against them.
Entity 7